Hi there, and welcome to another week of Thunderleaf Games Plays Cyberpunk Red. Want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us this week. And normally Donnie kicks this off for us, but he is running just a few minutes behind. He will be here shortly for y'all. Why don't we kick it off with everybody's favorite... Did we do ice cream flavor already? All right, what is every character's favorite ice cream flavor? Start with Hopscotch.
Oh, man. I'm inclined to say butterscotch because it sounds like hopscotch.
Fair.
Just feels like it makes sense.
Yeah, no, that definitely tracks. All right.
Go, Cav,
Yeah,
go.
what about Cav?
She's probably plain vanilla, which sounds super boring, but yeah. She doesn't like anything in it.
That's fair.
Standard vanilla ice cream.
I think Static is definitely a mint chip kind of guy, but it's got to be the green ice cream. Otherwise, he won't eat it.
It's got to have the pretend colors in it.
Absolutely. Yeah. The faker the green, the better.
Chemicals are nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about Mike, our fearless handler?
So for me, I would go with, I like strawberry.
Yeah.
With the little bits of the real fruit in it.
You're not going to get that in Night City.
No.
No. I mean, somebody probably can, but not you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So let's dive in, shall we? We had wrapped up quite the bar fight last time between some bozos and some bartenders, some patrons. You guys had done the bulk of thwarting off some of these bozos and looking a little worse for wear. It's been a few days of time kind of resting up, hanging out at the little headquarters that you guys have kind of set up in this, warehouse, I guess, for lack of a better term. So what have you guys been up to trying to, stay on the down low, keep some, relax a bit, kind of heal up? What have you been up to for the last, 2-3 days?
I think Cav has spent most of her time actually doing what she just normally does, because she is the only one that is not all hopped up on drugs. So she's just cleaning her guns and playing elf lines in her downtime, and wondering why her like teammates are acting so weird, but just like not wanting to pry in their business too much. Like they'll come to her if they need something. Yeah.
I think Static has been, I can't remember. Do we have a supply?
You don't.
Well,
You don't. Yeah. Hopscotch.
I don't know if you do.
May have
Hopscotch definitely has some.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would Static have tried to source anything? Would he just kind of be riding out the...
I think he's probably been going out and hitting up some of his old contacts and people he's known and doing some favors for a bump here and there. And then between that, he's back at the warehouse just writing songs furiously.
Hopscotch made a pillow fort. And so I still have a stash from Bozo's that is in my car. And so I just randomly will go out to my car by myself, take a little hit, go back inside into my fort where I will surely spiral out of control for hours at a time. But every time I come out of my fort, I'm somehow wearing another belt. Like more and more. And I haven't left. Like I haven't gone to the
really
store.
Don't know. I mean,
I just like
is she making
come
them?
out and I'm wearing these new belts. And at some point, you may or may not realize that you don't have any belts left with your clothes personally. I'm just spending my time like at night stealing everyone's belts one at a time.
That's amazing.
I needed more. I ran out at the club, you know?
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, no, it's a very effective technique, and you clearly have quite the fashion sense for carrying them about. No, if you excuse me, I have a song to write.
How about a composition roll for that song?
All right, that is...
Let's see how it turns out.
That's an 8.
Not very good.
There's words on the page.
Oh yeah,
Not
baby.
expected.
I like synth coke. It makes me feel good. And I don't have enough, so I'm gonna stop writing this song and go get some more.
I still don't know. Like, what is your genre? What do you do?
Oh, he's Night City pop. I don't know. It's a little bit glam rock. It's a little bit techno. It's a little bit like pop starry.
Little
the
country,
mood
little
strikes.
rock and roll.
Yeah, for good measure.
All right. So you really just haven't found yourself yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Says the girl in a pillow
Right?
fort.
Just see her sitting there like on her belly, kick legs up and stuff, kicking in the back.
Yeah. Oh, you hear like giggling. There is weird shit happening in that fort.
Is she by herself in there?
I didn't see anyone else go in
Is she
there.
have company?
I mean, did you see anyone go in there with her?
No.
Then I think she's on her own.
She's making all the voices?
Hopscotch, is that all you?
What?
We're hearing lots of voices coming from in your
Who?
fort.
I have one. You have one. Cap has a voice.
But
There are so many.
are you alone in there?
No, you're right
But
here.
in your little pillow fort.
This is my house. I built it with my bare hands, you guys. Aren't you so proud of
I'm
me?
so proud of you. I really am,
Thank you.
Hopscotch. Yeah, she's in there
you.
alone. Let's just let's let her
Okay.
come down a bit. It's gonna be a rough ride for her.
Come down from what?
A creative high.
Kathy?
Does she need coffee?
Might help. Yes, black.
So as you are kind of dealing with your friends in their various states here, you all will hear kind of this disembodied voice. And
Of Scrawl.
of Scrawl. And we will wait for Donnie as he's coming in.
Hey everybody, sorry for being late. Apologize for my sound quality is not as good, and I will say probably best to keep just a picture of Scrawl up, judging from my webcam footage.
All right, then that's what we will do.
Understandable. All right. So so far we had just picked up, back in the warehouse here, kind of seeing how everybody's been holding up for the last couple days under their new addictions. Has Scrawl been doing anything in particular over this bit of downtime we've had here? These 2-3 days?
Scrawl has been enjoying the stack of coke he kept with him, and that went away very quick, and has since been trying to sleep and recover quite quickly, quite possibly having therapeutic chats with Cavalry and Static, and Probably not so much Hopscotch because she jams me in trunks, but otherwise.
Awesome. All right. So over these couple days, as Hopscotch has been stealing everyone's belts and things, and
apparently
trying
pillows.
to get into pillows, getting into this kind of resting routine here, you will hear this disembodied voice kind of speak out that says, "New achievement! Congratulations, you magnificent mercenaries! You've officially leveled up from desperate gutter rat to slightly less desperate gutter rat. Don't spend all your new money in one place, unless that place is a Trauma Team subscription, because let's be real, you're going to need it." And this little ding comes on your agent, and it says, achievement unlocked, payday. You've successfully completed a mission and received payment.
Hey, we got paid, you guys.
Hey, we're professionals now.
I mean, I was always a professional.
Well, of course you were always a professional, but I've never been paid to do violence before.
And Hopscotch's phone will also go off yet again with another new achievement, Night City Legend. Wow, look at you, a real Night City Legend. Or at least that's what you tell the rookies while you're drowned bar tab. Hopefully that skill comes with a discount on cyberware, because legends don't retire, they just get rebuilt with cheaper parts. And you have unlocked the Night City Legend for reaching a rank 10 in a skill. So, with these couple achievements you've unlocked, you can, as a group, you can decide how you want to spend them. You can either trade them in for a loot box, or you can use it to get like a reroll on a skill. So after you roll something, you can get kind of like a free reroll if you want to cash one of these in.
I mean, loot, right?
Yeah.
The mystery
pretty
box
clearly
could be
loot.
anything.
Yeah, it could be
We
anything.
don't need strategy and safety nets. Give us the hard, cold
No.
loot.
Could even
I
be a
will
boat.
fail all the rolls. Come on now. I'm fine with it.
So if at any point in time you'd like to redeem those, just let me know, and they will they show up near you silently whenever you would like to redeem them for a loot box.
Very cool.
Anyway, picking back up at the back up in the warehouse here, what is the plan now that it's been a couple days and we're all kind of feeling back to our normal selves?
Well, I think Cav would like to investigate, or at least try to investigate, the people that apparently know who we are and know what we did. From last week with the that one guy's agent that self-destructed.
Yep.
Probably the others want to go to some kind of therapy, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they're fine with their addiction.
Surprisingly, Hopscotch is not. Not super into being like tweaked out all of the time. It's really tiring after a while.
I think Static has probably never been this bad with it. Like, he's definitely had experiences with it, but he's never been hooked before. And so he's kind of seeing that, and he's definitely wanting to go to therapy, but he has no idea how.
Is Scrawl going to try to lead some therapy sessions? You mentioned having some therapeutic chats, or would you like to try to refer people to a specialist?
Scrawl has lots of medical skills. Talking, not one of them, unfortunately. But probably knows a guy down in Gutter Trash City. Really helpful to talk to, and might encourage group to have group therapy session, encourage cooperation and friendliness and support, and not making people ride in trunks.
Not self-serving at all. I appreciate it.
It's a safety concern. I mean, there's no seatbelts back there.
There's no seatbelts in the front either.
Yes, but at least there's, the crumple zone of the trunk.
Plus, much cheaper than paying for cabs and stuff to not ride in backup trunk.
That starts to add up quick.
I mean, look, when you have a prank going that good, you just gotta ride it out.
Prank?
I couldn't suddenly give you permission to sit in the
That
back.
was a prank.
You don't know that?
I thought we were friends, Hopscotch.
You don't know that? I think at some point Hopscotch might actually just go home because her dad and sister would just beat the addiction out of her. And it'd be good for her.
Therapy.
Yeah. Dad would lock me in my room and not let me out until I was fine.
All right, so are we gonna head out to the nomad camp, or was that gonna be something on your downtime?
I think Static's down to go.
Does everybody want to?
Do we want to let Hopscotch drive by herself?
Is Cav driving us, or how's that
I
going?
mean, I can drive you guys. I can drive now.
Cav can.
Hopscotch told me.
Yeah, I taught Cav.
It's not good, but it's better.
It's probably better than what I'd have, either coming up or going down, so.
Yeah, so if we want, we can all make our way over into the over to the nomad camp, where Hopscotch's family is hanging out. And with Cav driving, it's a relatively smooth roll. Not too much trouble. As long as you're trying to just normally drive out there, it's not too big of a hassle. An hour or two later, you kind of make your way out there and can kind of meet up, and forklift will kind of come out as your guys are approaching. It's usually over by where you come in and look and say, "Hey, what brings you back?"
So this is like my tribe, my group. Nobody's ever met them before. Forklift is like my friend that goes back and forth between like us and the Jinxies and wherever, but you all have never met my family before. You've never been to this particular camp. But I just fly out of the car and I just like go running down the path and I'm like, Daddy! Dad! Where are you?
And he will kind of come out and be like, "Hopscotch, what brings you here? It's good to see you." And they'll kind of run over.
And you see that, I mean, like 6'5", 300 veins, like more veins than arms, just like, whoa. It makes sense. It makes sense that I came from this being. Just like,
Oh, that's how she does. That's how she does the thing, you guys.
Makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
I assume Scrawl, as he's leaving the truck, is like taking bets. Like, okay, what are odds it has 4 arms or third eye?
I'm telling you, I think it's probably going to be one of those weird internal mutations. It won't be readily apparent.
You guys have so much faith in my family.
As soon as I see how large it is, I'll say, "Oh, cool, superhuman strength."
That does seem to be it. And Static will hand over a couple of eddies that he bet.
Yeah. I just go like flying into his arms and just start chattering away. We did this and this, and there were clowns, and then there were more clowns. And my dad immediately is like, "Oh, hell no."
What? Come inside. We need to talk.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the clowns? I can tell you more about the clowns.
Let's
Also, I have
start with
friends,
the clowns.
but we don't need to worry about them right now. They're fine. We can talk about the clowns.
Well, right. And then he will take Hopscotch inside and have a chat about some little white powder maybe sticking under her nose.
I guess we'll just wait out here.
I mean,
we weren't really invited
yeah,
in.
we weren't, were we?
It's fine.
And I think Static will he'll kind of poke his head around a little. He wants to look and see. Is there anywhere here that might serve as like a stage or community gathering point?
There's kind of, like a little bit of a central area, but there's no kind of elevated platform. There's like a radio tower, but not like a stage platform kind of thing.
I think he's going to kind of just get over here in the central area, and he's going to pull out his guitar and start getting it tuned.
And I'll kind of walk down here and be like, friends of Hopscotch, I take it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
name's Static, and he'll...
Forklift, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
You too. So, welcome to our little camp here. Anything we can do for you?
I
Is
don't know.
there?
My friends have been acting kind of weird. Hopscotch said she needed to come home and her dad would fix it for her. So, I don't really know what that's about. I think she needs more coffee.
Yeah. And eventually, you can get your guitar in tune over there, Static. I take it you're gonna start to play some music?
Yeah, he's just going to kind of start to play some of his normal songs that he does at Salt and Batteries and stuff.
All right, let's have a play instrument. See how we're doing.
Oh. A 9.
Some of the easier songs are sounding kind of like you remember.
Listen,
Voice is fake, now guitar skills are fake. This is unbelievable.
No, it's not that my guitar skills are fake. It's just, look, I just need a little bit more coffee, okay? It's just that I'm having a hard time focusing on the music right now, okay? I just need some coffee. Coffee, yeah, that's what I need. Fucking coffee.
So Forklift will look at the Static and the rest of the crew here, and well, we appreciate the music. Thanks for that. When Hopscotch is back, I do have something that I was wondering if since you're here, if there's something you'd like to help us out with. So if you want to kind of track me down when she's back around, we can kind of talk about something.
Does it pay?
Pace?
Yeah, we'll track you down.
Awesome. Shouldn't be too bad.
I want to do a streetwise to see if I can figure out where the dealer in this camp might be.
Yeah.
What did I tell you guys earlier today? I told you the cards are going my way, so the dice aren't gonna. That's a 5.
You know it.
There are dealers everywhere. This whole thing looks like a drug den.
Hey, Forklift, man, you hold it?
I've got this, and he's kind of like showing his, heavy pistol.
No, never mind.
But
And he's gonna go around and basically start asking one, hey man, you holding?
And eventually, you can come around to Endo over here, who would be like, "Hey, shush, man. Look, what do you need?"
A little bit of the white.
All right, we don't got much, but I can hook you up. How much you want?
Just enough to get me through the day. About a kilo?
Oh. Yeah, definitely. Just give me a minute. But do you got you got the eddies for
How
this?
much are we talking? I don't know desert conversion rates.
Oh, yeah. These desert conversion rates, they're different than in the city. But nice, easy 250. We got you covered.
It's a 250. I'll get back to you. I have to go get it out of the truck.
All right, man. I'll be here.
And, yeah, he's gonna.
50 for a kilo?
Let's fucking score, right?
Are you like Scrooge McDucking it?
Are we
now?
drug
Are you
dealers
swimming
now?
in it?
It's like,
Hey,
All the while, there are drugs in the car that you were like sitting on the
yeah,
whole
he has no idea those are
time.
there. He has no idea. Hey, Cav, can I borrow 250 eddies
for what?
for business investment?
You'll have to be slightly more specific.
There's a gentleman here who has some caffeine that he would like distributed in the city. And if we do that for him, we can get a very substantial sum of money, but we have to buy it off of him.
We have caffeine at home. Why are we buying more
This
caffeine?
is special desert caffeine.
Is that a thing? And she's gonna look at Forklift and be like, is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, what are you talking about? You've been really weird since the Bozo fight. Your voice went weird at the show. You haven't been right since. Are you feeling okay?
Look, I'm not feeling myself, okay? I need some caffeine. Can I have the 250 or not?
All right, here.
That
I know where you live.
you do. That's very scary. I don't think I'm going to sleep for a week now. That has nothing to do with the caffeine I'm buying. And yeah, Static will go make the exchange.
You'll feel really safe in the pillow fort. Don't worry.
Yeah, I am quite looking forward to that. That does look rather inviting.
All right. Here you go, and I'll hand you a bag of a white powder.
Thank you so much, and he'll hand over the eddies. Absolute pleasure doing business with you. And he'll take it back to the truck, and I'm gonna make sure this is secure and safe in the back of the truck, yeah? He's going to get in the back and do a bump. And then, like...
Also, I have a car. Whose truck are you putting shit in?
Wait, that was a car we came in?
That's even better.
I thought
Yeah. It's a blue Toyota.
You were in the trunk. You do remember
Sedan.
that, right? It was like 15 minutes ago.
Whose truck are you using?
I don't know. I better get my stuff out of it, though. He's going to go into this random truck he's been using and pull the Koki in there out. And go put it in his little cubby in the trunk of the Corolla.
And then can you roll a D10 for me
Sure can.
as you...
4.
All right. It is not the kick you were expecting.
This desert caffeine is Doesn't quite hit the spot.
Well, it was only 250 for a whole kilo.
You might be right. But at least it takes the edge off. You know, I can feel it a bit more myself again.
Just got to do twice as much, is all.
Exactly. That's a great idea.
So at the end of this drug deal, Hopscotch and her dad can finish their conversation.
I imagine we also do some sparring just to, sweat it out.
Work it out, yeah.
Sweat it out, yeah. But I am just gonna, Papa, thank you.
Yes.
Love you so much. So sorry. Total accident. The clown and the smoke and the drug thing.
You gotta watch out for those bozos. They're a crafty bunch.
That was my bad. My friends are kind of a little effed up, and honestly, I think it would do them well if you were just to go out and scoop them up and take them in here and kind of give them a few sessions too, and just help them out, because Lord only knows what they're getting up to out there.
Right.
Thanks, Papa.
No problem. We'll
Also,
go...
where's my bitch of a sister? I haven't seen her. Is she here?
She went out on a run.
Damn. Okay. Cool.
So, can you give me just a straight empathy roll?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, you're feeling pretty good after some sparring.
Excellent.
Definitely much more like your old self. And then I think your dad will kind of follow you outside and kind of see Static looking a little bit frantic and be like, "You,
Me?
come here.
What did I do?
We're gonna have a chat."
Oh, somebody's in trouble.
It's been nice knowing you lot. The giant wants to have a chat with me. And he will hang his head and follow Hopscotch's dad.
So he brings you inside, and it's this kind of large, open kind of room here. And just as soon as you come in, he closes the door, and then he just swings at you. So if you'd like to give me an evasion. Oh, no, it's Cavalry roll.
13.
That is a 24. That just whack right into you.
What the fuck, man? Is that how you chat?
Put your arms up. You got to pay attention. He's going to take another swing.
18.
That is a with the crit success there. You managed to just kind of get your arms up and kind of absorb that blow.
I kind of imagine, since he's never really blocked a punch before, he gets his hand between there, but ends up punching himself in the face with his own hand.
So he's gonna continue to kind of spar it out and kind of get you to kind of try to force you to keep moving and kind of build up a sweat.
We haven't started chatting about anything. Ow, anything, man. What do you want to talk about?
You're gonna feel more like yourself as he just kind of just sparring back and forth.
Okay. This is how we're gonna do this, and Static's going to take a swing at him.
All right.
You tickle my father.
Yeah.
You just go in and
Yeah. I tickle your dad. Just get in there, all up in the pits. That's a 7. I got 2 1s.
Awesome. So, a couple more rounds going back and forth. Can you give me a empathy roll?
That is an 8.
All right. Yeah, it's starting to come down from the caffeine and kind of feel a little bit more like yourself.
Thank you. That was good chat, old man. And he kind of slugs him in the arm.
That's right. You're doing all right there. You just gotta keep those hands up.
Keep the hands up. That's good advice. You sound like you know what
You
you're
don't want
doing.
them to hit that moneymaker there. Looks like all the money comes from this general region, so you gotta put the hands in front of it.
This is where it all comes from. I have to protect this. I don't even think I got your name before we started wailing on each other. I'm Static.
Pleasure. Did you name your dad?
I did just actually look it up. It's Percy.
Percy.
A giant man named Percy. But his nickname is Zero.
But any of my daughter's friends can call me Percy.
Truly, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's been eye-opening, Percy. I
Taking good care of her?
only the best, though, to be completely honest, between you and me. She's the one who does most of the taking care of things. It's quite the competent daughter you have.
She does.
Is really rather impressive, but don't you dare tell her I said that.
No.
And also,
Of course
I think
not.
you should give the business to Scrawl.
What did you guys get up to? Those bozos?
Really, it was just those bozos. They threw a bundle of synth coke at us. It was a hell of a fight.
Yeah, you should check out Tomfool one of these days if you want to see a crazy bozo fight.
I would love to.
Yeah, he fights over at the pit. He's one of the top fighters
I've
there.
heard of the pit. Your daughter is, isn't she like the raiding champion or some such?
She is working her way up to that.
I'd be more surprised if she didn't get it than if she did.
Yeah, one day she'll take on that Tomfool, I'm sure.
And we'll be there in the
And
stands
then get her
cheering
name
for
up
her.
there. Absolutely.
And yeah, Static will head out of the cabin.
So as they head out of the cabin, can Scrawl pick up what's going on here, and also kind of knowing his own, having a little bit more aptitude for drugs and things like that, kind of pick up on his own addiction a little bit?
I think so.
Okay, and then can we retcon that I would have at this point bought myself some rapid detox?
Yes.
Yourself, but not the rest. That's messed
Yeah,
up, Scrawl.
seriously, bro.
So as soon as I see Static walking out just with his black eye and probably arm in a sling, I will reach into my med bag and be like, "No, I don't think I will do it that way." And I will jab one in my leg and rapid detox that way.
I mean, I guess it's fair, fight fire with fire, but this is a lot more fun.
I mean,
Yes,
he's not wrong,
I
Scrawl.
find much more fun to solve the punches in the face than to take the punches in the face. I have a reputation of not getting hit in the face quite often, so you got to protect the moneymaker.
The way that he protects his face, you'd think he was a lead singer or something.
Scrawl, I have
we
a
all saw you
surprise
play
for
that
you.
guitar earlier. I might have to take over.
I don't want to talk about that. I was going through some things. Percy here helped me work them out.
I want to take Scrawl as the most food-motivated person anybody's probably ever met to the cantina, where we have actual, real, homegrown, home-cooked food as just like a little surprise.
Like not food that was stewed from rat. I mean, this sounds amazing.
I
didn't
mean,
know
I guess
such
you
things
could you could custom order it. But remember the lime you had the other day, and you just loved it so much, and other things come in real too. So I thought you would like to try an actual sandwich. Jazz in the kitchen, they are the most incredible cook you will ever meet, and I think you're really going to like it in there. And I will walk you over to the cantina.
This is what I am about, for sure. Much better than punches in the face.
Very food motivated.
Yeah. So you can head on over and there's Jazz, slinging some plates for some people in there. Kind of doesn't really look up from things. What'll it be?
Well, this one tells me you have food that's not made of synth food and not of rat. I would like 2, please.
Kind of stops, not recognizing the voice.
Turkey sandwich, all the toppings, and real French fries.
Oh, hey, yeah, absolutely. I think that this is first time out of the city, getting some real food.
Yes, French fries. Those are those things you were telling me about. They're like when you fry the rat tail, they're nice crispy, but these apparently taste good.
Correct.
And 100% less rat.
But not no rat, right?
Well, why don't you try it first, then we can talk about the percentage of rat we need to add in.
Cav's gonna mess with him a little bit and be like, yeah, but how much radiation in the vegetables that you grow? That's kind of look at
Just
Scrawl.
probably catches Scrawl like mid-bite, like sandwich in mouth. Like
That's a very good question. I mean, this stuff it has to be radioactive. It's growing.
You see Scrawl kind of eye around the room looking for any extra limbs.
No extra limbs, but Hopscotch is pretty large. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. But
While Scrawl is looking around the room for mutants, Static is going to swipe a fry.
Can I try and rapidly flap his hand?
yeah, let's. How about let's do? How about just straight reflexes?
Dangerous move, sir.
14 for Static.
12. It just missed.
You're gonna have to do better than that, Scrawl. Oh my God, these are delicious. Hopscotch, what? French fries? Can I get a lot of these?
Already cooking.
Thank you. That's. Oh my God.
It is so precious to see their first time, isn't it, Jazz?
Every time it's
so cute.
Like the first time. Yeah.
So cute.
I know original plan was to sell kilo of synth coke. I think we can do better with kilo of French fries.
I think you're onto something. I mean, maybe we get a little cart and we can push it around the city selling French fries.
What do you mean,
We
synth coke?
shall be
Did I give you
king
money
and
for synth
queens.
coke?
No. Of course
Oh.
not.
I mean, I don't know about that,
Gonna be,
but
that'd be.
here's the thing, Cav. I'm just gonna like break it down. So I'm sorry. Been a little weird, but you on coke are the cutest. The other day was just
It was pretty
What do you mean?
amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
When was I
not-
on coke?
Well, when we
I've
were
never
all
done
on.
Which
drugs in my
time?
life.
Which time?
Yeah,
With time.
it's happened a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the time
It's
that
all
the Bozos
static.
threw a
All
bomb.
static's fault, though.
I mean,
I definitely didn't accidentally dose you the first time. That didn't happen. It was not me. Please don't hit me. I mean, you could. It'd be fun, but also, like... don't angry hit me.
She would never hit Hopscotch. Just because she knows she would probably lose that fight, especially after seeing her dad. Like, there's no way.
you don't want to hit Hopscotch in front of her dad.
I do think she's gonna sort of like flump in a seat and just be like, "Oh no!" Like as she realizes what has happened over the last week, and just like all the puzzle pieces start to fit together.
I bring Cav a hot fudge sundae.
Oh, thank you.
Static will bring over some French fries. Try one of these. I swear, there's no drug. Jazz, there's no drugs in these French
There's
fries,
no
right?
Coke on the French
It
fries.
tastes like there are.
All organic. All organic, man.
Well, so's.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I failed organic chemistry.
You know, believe it or not, and probably not based on your current biases, but it means that it's grown without chemical interaction.
Oh.
It's just straight of the earth, natural grown.
Okay, then yeah. I promise there's no drugs in here, Cav. And they're fucking delicious.
This sounds worse than drugs. What do you mean nothing synthetic? How do you know it's not like going to take over your body and mutate you and all the other strange things? Everybody knows that Bronzo's got Scrawl claves.
Yeah, you know this is what people ate for literally all of humanity.
And look where that got humanity. Here we are.
He's
I
not
have no
wrong.
counter for that, I guess.
He's not wrong.
I have no counter argument. Checkmate,
Just
sir.
had your whole worldview rocked.
But you're still eating the French fries.
They are pretty good.
And as you're having these fries here, forklift will swing by, stop by the table. How's the organic food treat you guys? Enjoying it?
I've never had anything like it. It's amazing.
Crazy good.
Yeah. This is what we grew up eating. You guys were missing out. We gotta get you out of here, make it a thing.
You've been eating
Yeah,
this?
Hopscotch, why would you ever leave
Yeah.
here? Like, this is awesome.
I mean, I have a car. I can come home whenever I want. And I bring home leftovers. I just write garbage on the takeout container in the fridge, and you all have never bothered to open it.
I
So,
did wonder why
that's
you were storing
kind of
garbage in the fridge.
Same.
But, I mean, it was your handwriting, and I didn't want another black eye.
Didn't want to ask. Yeah.
yeah, no, I've had it like the entire time we've known each other. It's fine.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told us that.
I'll share sometimes.
You'll bring...
If it's my dad's mac and cheese and you touch it, I will chop effing hands off, though.
What is mac and cheese?
Okay. That escalated quickly.
Also, yes, please, don't take my hand.
Once you try it, you will understand.
I believe...
Special occasion food, though, so none today.
I would believe that. This has been an eye-opening day for me.
Scrawl, you want to go see a two-headed cow?
I knew they were all mutated. Yes.
Oh. Just finish your sandwich.
Like, Cav's
So,
gonna talk to Forklift.
Now wait.
So
Cow
what about
did
that
not
biz
eat
that you had?
sandwich, did it?
We have
Does it taste
derailed
like it
Mike.
did? Oh, you guys are awesome.
You plan out a perfectly great game, and I'm like, let's go home and eat food and talk about it.
Let's get an ice cream push truck for Coke and fries.
Okay, fries.
Maybe
There
really-
was
Not the
the
weirdest push
Bozos
cart.
showed up in an ice cream truck. Like, we
They
could
did?
probably just
Oh,
go
yeah.
get that
That's true.
and like fix it up, you guys.
Yes. Yes.
New food cart business.
That's how we're gonna take over Night City.
Is there an achievement for that?
There is now. Opening a food truck. All right. Yeah. So Forklift will say, yeah, we've got a run to do. So if you want to keep busy, while if you simple pick up, drop off kind of gig, just straight transportation. If you guys are down.
I could go for what?
I'm always down, especially for Hopscotch's family.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have shown us nothing but kindness. Couldn't absolutely do a job for you.
You have ruined regular food for us. I mean, what can we do to thank you more?
That's true. I mean, you have ruined regular food for us. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to eat kibble again.
I don't know that I'd call
First
kibble regular
vodka,
food.
now food. Scrawl is probably going to starve back in Night City now.
We'll figure it out.
And then I think Static is probably going to order another sandwich for the road. And he's going to get it kind of loaded with veggies. Probably turkey with like all the tomatoes and lettuce and onion and all of that. Sprouts, if they got them.
Yeah, all the things that you've only ever had the artificial flavor of.
I think as Static's eating this, he kind of... I haven't had anything like this in years.
Years.
When
When have you had anything like this before?
so, at one point, somebody brought some into Salt and Batteries. Don't worry about it. And
Oh, you're cute when you lie. But I'm gonna blow your effing mind right now, and I get a side of spicy guac. Just put a little on there. Just trust me.
he's gonna put a little on his sandwich and Hopscotch. This is fucking amazing. I mean, this is my entire mouth is engaged with flavor. There are textures that aren't just crunchy.
I know.
Crunchy's in there, but it's a good crunchy.
Or rubbery?
Yeah, I hate the rubbery kibble packs.
Okay, but share with Cav. Don't be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and he'll hand you the sandwich and the
Yeah, sure with Kev.
guac.
Forklifts are busy. Go away.
Can't you see we're eating, man?
We'll do the run later.
After dinner.
Have you had the spicy thing? This is awesome.
Have you tried this,
Yeah,
Forklift?
it's a specialty around here.
It is damn special. And he's just going into the guac tub with his finger at this point. What is this? It's green, like my favorite ice cream, actually.
Avocado.
What the hell
But
is an
real.
avocado?
We're gonna have so much fun in the car on our run.
I feel like there's a whole world out here that I know nothing about.
That's literally true. Yeah.
Huh.
Get in the truck you tried to steal earlier. Come on.
Wait. The
Right in the back.
truck, not the trunk this time, right?
Are you still making them ride in the trunk?
She is, isn't it hilarious? They still do it. They're so afraid of her.
You don't let go of a prank that good, man. You're like, come on.
That's a good one.
But they're getting like really bitchy about it, so I was gonna let them ride in the backseat.
Yeah, they can earn it. They can, be put on timeout.
I know. Well, how much money did we make on shirts at the show? Like, did you get enough to buy your way into the backseat?
He'll pull out
That was-
all the cash that he had.
You had money and you made me give you 250 for synth
I
coke?
forgot I had it on my sheet.
Well, to be fair, this is mine though.
That's
because
true. I was
the
holding
t-shirts
this for
was
her.
my idea.
The shirts were hers. I'm just
The
holding
profit
this for
is solely mine.
Hopscotch.
I just exploited this asshole to make money. Thank you. I'll pat your head.
You're welcome.
Good job. You can sit in the back seat.
Oh, thank you. That is. I'm so happy.
If you spill food back there,
I won't even eat in the
you're
back.
in the
seat.
trunk forever.
Now we are doing this job for more French fries, yes?
I was thinking, for some cash, but if you would like to work food, that's fine too.
Scrawl, let's take the eddies, because then we can buy French fries with the eddies.
You can.
I guess, but the exchange rate does not seem favorable.
Well, maybe we can work something out with him if we do a good job. Maybe they'll give us some free French fries.
There's not an
I'm assuming
exchange
we
rate.
can
What the hell are you
induce into the
talking
code
about?
now. You mean we didn't have to sign over life for this stuff?
No. What? Forklift, what the
give
fuck
this
were they
away?
doing while I was talking to my dad?
I don't know. There was some bad music being played. There was some. He was running around hiding things in other people's cars. I don't know, man. It got weird. Your dad seemed to straighten him out, so that was handy.
Yeah, Papa's good for that.
I think,
Where are we going?
Yeah, so he will. Right. Got sidetracked with some spicy guac here. So there is a research facility out in the Bad here, losing some power. Apparently, our contacts want whatever is in there before the power goes out. So if you can grab that and then transport it back, and I've got a drop point at the Night City docks. If you would like to just leave it there, and they will send us the money. I will send you the money. Easy job.
Sounds simple enough.
Great. It always is. Nothing bad ever happens.
No, nothing's ever
On
gotten
a
complicated
basic
on one
mission.
of our jobs.
No, never.
Remember we tried to go grocery shopping this week? It's great.
Oh, I did get some good publicity out of that.
You did. There's definitely some messages showing up like on your social media. Some people being like, "Oh, that show was awesome," and then like the other ones being like, "I couldn't get in. It was on fire."
That show really was on fire. It was pretty amazing.
It
We
was.
burned the house down. I mean, thankfully not. We were able to get the fire under control, but
Yeah. We're going to circle back to that one, Static, buddy.
what about it?
We're going to circle back. So don't you worry.
Okay. It was a good show. Did you see when I beat that man over the head with my guitar?
It's literally the most impressive thing you've ever done, and you should just give up now. You've peaked.
But what if I want to hit more guys in the head with guitars?
I mean, you could try, but is it really going to be as cool?
If you teach me, maybe.
Okay. All right. Just finish your sandwich. I will be right back. And I'm going to switch over to like a giant Bronco with like barbed wire across the front. Get like my. I'm going to go get Papa's car.
All right. So you can load up in this giant nomaded out Bronco. And you can head out on the way. So as you are driving out there, can everybody roll a D10 for me?
Just to determine that we never got a firm location for where we're going.
Uh-oh.
Static.
Scrawl definitely did not get a firm location with that one.
Static got a 4.
7.
Cav got a 9.
All right. That will come into play later.
Can't wait. Love that. Love that. Great.
Oh, man.
Well,
The food was bad, you guys.
Cav lives on.
Right?
Bye, Scrawl.
Oh, looking forward to making some new characters.
It was radioactive. Scrawl was right.
So who is driving? I assume Hopscotch is driving her dad's car?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Awesome. So taking that out through the badlands, through some places that, you know, are starting off familiar. You kind of know the general direction where you're headed. Forklift did give you some directions on how to get to where you're trying to go. You're going out, taking these freeways, and eventually come to this kind of bridge over a bit of a chasm, driving out there some more, and eventually come upon this gray kind of square building off in the distance. And that is where you are headed. It doesn't look like any activity going on out there. There's kind of like a rusted out car out front, but there's no signs of recent activity. There is a little bit of kind of like diesel smoke kind of kicking from what you assume to be some sort of generator kind of sputtering. But this thing is off in the distance. How are you going to approach?
So Forklift didn't actually say what. It was just like, get what's in the building, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
He was not given... Yeah, he would have said he wasn't given very clear instructions. He's like, but they made it sound like it's going to be pretty clear where it is.
All right. I will park at a healthy distance, like, you know, back of the mall parking lot. Still accessible, but out of potential harm's reach, hopefully.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so as you are a bit closer now, you can kind of see there's these double doors that kind of enter in the middle of the building.
Any windows?
It is kind of just that entrance, and it looks like there's some kind of air vents on the top. But entrance window-wise,
like any
there
cameras?
there's definitely a camera over kind of like viewing the front door, so it kind of would view whoever enters, but otherwise, nothing.
All right. Anyone want to just go open a strange door?
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Definitely not dangerous. It's fine. Just go open a door.
Should we take out the camera first?
Normal for us.
I mean, Forklift didn't mention this was enemy territory.
Then why'd you park so far away?
Habit. Just habit.
You think we should just like go in?
I mean, what if what we're getting is
I
heavy?
think
I
it's
don't want to carry
fine.
something heavy all the way out to the truck.
I kind
You
of
just
agree with Static.
Gotta
Really,
clear
on
the
poop run?
space first. Make sure it is good, and then I will go pick up the vehicle. It's fine.
Oh.
Also,
But if not,
stop
good,
being
it's
so
a longer
lazy.
run to
God.
get back to the truck and not get shot. I mean, maybe we bring truck to door and use it as cover.
But then we'd have
I
to
know
deal
Daddy
with
will
her
be
dad.
upset with Daddy's little angel if he puts bullets in truck. But I mean, I'd rather answer for bullets than in truck than bullets in hopscotch.
I mean, when you put it that way.
That's fair.
And then there's also the carrying thing.
I'm gonna shoot out the camera just in case. If we're going through this front door. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cav's just gonna take out her pistol and just put one in it.
All right, seasoned officer, I assume you can hit a stationary object as the camera shatters on impact.
Are you sure you don't want to make her roll? We did have
A ricochet hits Static in the gut.
All right, yeah, let's
We
do
love
it then.
that.
How about a handgun?
You're
We
welcome.
love friendly fire.
Right?
Our favorite.
First thing we find out in every game.
Is who Static shoots.
15.
That is enough to hit the thing without any ricochet or friendly fire.
I'm just gonna throw something at the door. Make sure it's not like electrocuted or something.
Yeah, so you can, find a rock over there or whatever and throw at the door, and there's this kind of metallic, boing, but there's no
So now
sound
you're
of-
checking for traps. You weren't worried about the camera, but you're worried that the door is electrified?
Like I told you, just habit. It's part of my routine. I've done this 1,000 times. And then I'm just going to reach for the handle and try to open the door.
And throwing rocks at it, our seeker's attack is probably not so secret.
I mean,
Maybe just stand to the side as I try to whip the door open.
Yeah, absolutely. Cav's just gonna ladies first, go.
Yeah, so as you go to, open this door, it looks like it should have some sort of motor assist to it, but that motor is not working. So you start to pull a little bit and need to really kind of lean into it. But you can eventually kind of drag this door open. And it leads into a dark facility with a faint red light kind of shining at the end of the hall.
Okay. I will just slowly creep in there. I have my flashlight ready.
All right. Let's... So it looks like your traditional kind of research facility, right? There's smooth walls. There's writing on them that kind of show you, like, R&D is over to this side. You've got the office spaces over on that side.
I'm just going to yell hello down the hall.
Would you like to give me a perception as your voice echoes down the hall?
17.
Awesome. So with that, you can hear a faint kind of metal on metal kind of clanking off to your left, the right side map, and then similar kind of noise coming from your immediate right over on the left side here. Kind of behind this wall. You can hear some metal clanking.
All right. Well, it feels really safe. It feels fine. Come on down. I think maybe there's something mechanical happening over here. I don't know. Maybe the generator. I check it out.
Yeah, so over... Yeah, so it looks like over here, part of the wall has collapsed. And inside there's some blood stains, but no bodies over here.
I'm sure it's fine. People get in accidents at work all the time.
I'm sure that's what this is.
That does check out with our experience.
I mean, we get into accidents at work all the time. I think I've shot all of you.
Yeah.
Coming down this way, there's a sign that says engineering and research facilities down
Did
here.
you say where we're going in here, Hopscotch?
No, just that we'd know it when we see it.
It's in here.
Where are the doors? I'm looking down this one hallway.
All right, so this looks like a normal office hallway. There's a lot of debris and kind of some of the walls have crumbled a bit. The back door, the back wall seems to have totally kind of collapsed in on itself.
So, I know you mentioned, like, blood. Is this obvious, something exploded, bullet hole, like, there was definitely some sort of, like, conflict in here?
Is
or...
it fresh blood?
So it's not fresh blood. It's definitely older. But it is... it does look like there was some sort of conflict here, and it does look like there was some sort of... something structurally definitely went off, so I don't... whether they were throwing grenades in here, whether there was some sort of... you don't recall any sort of earthquake, but, I mean, there's some sort of larger attack here. But there's definitely a lot of damage to this building, and it's not exactly recent. And then as cavalry comes down here, it would say engineering up this way, and then there's kind of a supply room in front of you.
Well, I definitely
So
want to check the supplies.
Okay.
Is there stuff in here that like would be of value to us?
So kind of looting through the supplies in there. Give me a conceal reveal. And static as you wander in there, there's a bunch of electrical panels to kind of like restart power to the facility.
Gonna be a 14 to maybe find something.
All right, yeah. You're definitely going to find a lot of office supplies. You'll find a lot of kind of wires and scrap metal, bolts. It's a lot of kind of mechanical construction materials in here. They're, definitely like bearings, and it's definitely some sort of fabrication shop going on in here. Some tech research being done.
Boring.
Just from experience, this seems like the kind of place where Scrawl steps on another electrical panel. So, Static Cavalry, you go first.
So Hopscotch, up in here, you're kind of in some of the research office spaces. So there's papers scattered along the ground. There's some more blood and bullet holes, and a surprising lack of bodies.
Which is somehow creepier than bodies. I want to gather up some of these papers and see if I can, look at it later and discern what kind of stuff they had going on here.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely shuffle out of the research papers.
And also go through some desks. Maybe they left behind some good stuff.
You can give a concealed reveal if you'd like.
Ooh, 23.
All right. So among all of the typical, like office trinkets they have and little figurine kind of things on the desks over here, there is a heavy pistol. There's a 3D printer, and there is a blender.
Yes, I will be taking all of these things.
Awesome.
No, unlike our game of dragons and crypt crawlers, there is no bag of infinite space in this world.
Unfortunately not. As you peer into this room, there is this mechanical spider-looking drone with a large caliber barrel on it, and that's going to be some initiative.
I did it, guys.
From all of us, because like
the-
Scrawl and
the-
I
the-
are nowhere near them. So like,
Yeah,
do
we're going to
we-
have to jump around while you guys don't know.
Yeah.
I figure it
It's
will only
fine.
be one
I'm
around
fine.
until we hear all the blasting.
Yeah. Is it reflex or dex? Again, reflex, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, reflex.
10.
10 for static as well.
That would be 4 for Scrawl.
You guys are doing so good.
Oh, who's got to go and show off there?
And
Right?
Well, I would have gone
Obviously.
first, but I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just.
Probably one
Bloody
going
one.
opposite direction.
look, when we get home and we can use our fresh produce in this blender, you're gonna be fucking fine with this decision.
All right. So as we start, that is Cavalry. So what are you doing between these rooms?
So I just came out of that room of what I thought was going to be awesome research and development supplies, but it was just office paper. I'm gonna see what's in here.
That's just
Yeah, there's a bunch. Gun.
It's just electrical panels. I didn't see anything that screamed "take me" in there.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's all the switchboard. It's the like circuit breakers.
Well, then.
It looks like they're all off, except for the one breaker is on.
Can I? All the breakers are off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna flip the breakers on so we can get like some lights in here.
All right, yeah. So as
That
you
may
do
be
that,
bad as all the robotics come to life, but yeah.
yeah, as you start to pull all the lights on, they begin to turn on around the facility.
Scroll, I got power.
Much better. I prefer the lights. It's been very hard to see it here.
It is much better to see with lights on. Yes.
But it's fine because I'm going to stand here in the newly lighted hallway for quite some time.
Well, why wouldn't you? Bask in it.
All right, Hopscotch, as this giant mechanical spider comes around the corner. What are you up to?
I mean, maybe it's a friendly spider.
Could be.
You know, it could be a friendly spider. I'm going to just grab a random tchotchke off this desk and roll it down through the door towards it and see how it responds.
All right. So as you kind of roll that thing, it turns the barrel of the gun to track it, but it's quite kind of jerky. Like it's been in place for a long time. Like it's not well oiled. So it does try to pivot to look at it, but it does kind of slowly get there.
Well, I guess I'll just try to shoot it. Why not? I will take out my fantastic Teen Dream, which is the name of the type of gun that I currently possess. And I will just try to shoot it, since it seems like it'll be pretty easy to render lame.
Famous last words.
Hopscotch shoot herself.
Beat a
Well,
15.
maybe. I got a 10.
Goes wide.
How does it respond?
It slowly starts to. It was tracking the little trinket you had thrown, and then after the gunshot, it starts to pivot back towards you.
Okay.
Are you
Tuck a little to the side so I'm not in direct line.
okay? Cool. So Static, after hearing a faint gunshot sound in the distance, what are you up to?
Did you guys hear that? That was... Wait, where's Hopscotch? Hopscotch?
Where is Hopscotch?
And he's going to start moving. He's just going to use his full turn to run towards the gunshot.
Cool.
And that's his turn.
All right. This little spider will slowly start to kind of clank towards you. Walking through the door and seeing you, it will try to take a shot.
How big is it?
It is probably 5 feet wide and maybe 3 feet tall.
Okay, then.
So out of that large barrel comes a large cylinder as it flies out towards you. For a -1.
Oh, good.
So as this thing comes out, it kind of hear this metal scraping on metal sound as it gets kind of plugged up at the end of the barrel, and smoke starts to come out of it. And as that smoke kind of reaches towards you, Hopscotch, I need you to make a resist torture drugs roll for me.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no.
9!
Oh, no.
This gas starts to sting and burn your eyes. And it is tear gas as the tears just start coming, and you have a -2 to perception or any sort of ranged anything.
Excellent.
As Cavalry can kind of hear some clanking moving up above. Scrawl in the suddenly lit hallway as Static runs off.
Static, you shouldn't run towards the gunfire. Come back.
But I think
Run towards the gunfire.
it's Hopscotch.
Okay, so 6, and I'll just use the rest since I'm not doing anything else. I'll move a couple more. And we're there. Big move.
All right,
His medical
Cavalry.
gear is heavy.
Well, where's everybody going?
Towards the gunfire. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
That's it. That's as far as I can go.
Sorry, Amy, saw a lot of doors, and then I needed to open all the fucking doors. it's Mike's fault. He put so many doors in a row, and I needed to open all of them.
Mike loves to get us like, ooh, what's on this map? Oh, that's a trap. That's what's on that map.
Maybe.
The girl who has to smash every barrel in a video game. You can't do that to me.
He's using our weaknesses against us. He's a sadistic
I don't know what you're
GM.
talking about.
He's known us too long.
There are still posters up for Amy in Hyrule that say "Wanted" for smashing jars.
It's true. I will take every loose apple and strawberry you have.
There is a very robotic voice that comes from this little spider drone. Halt! Security is on their way. Please do not leave the area.
That's so polite.
And Hopscotch, as your eyes are stinging and tearing up.
I am security. Please stand down.
Identification?
Me. It's me. We've met. You're Tony. I'm Sarah. We've known each other since grad school. I mean, come on, just hang out, buddy. It's cool.
Invalid identification.
Well,
Security
it's
has
worth a
been
try.
alerted.
It's worth a try. And I can get to. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna jump over the desk, and then just make my way down here. I can get to here, I think.
All right.
Here. I'm gonna go
So I
let
think
people know there's weird stuff.
all of you can hear a kind of phone ringing sound coming from the room up here. Static.
Static is going to... Hopscotch, what's going on? I heard gunfire.
That was me. There is a big ass spider bot chilling up there that wants to shoot me. So
We shouldn't let it do that.
fun. No, I wasn't gonna. It's rusted and like beat to shit, but still trying its best.
I guess that's admirable, isn't it?
It kind of, and it was really polite. It was like, please and thank you, you know?
I hate to shoot the thing.
I know, well, sometimes it's kind of like for mercy, right? Like it's kind of decrepit, it's lived its life.
That's true, that's true. I mean, well, how about this? I'll post up here, and if it comes through the door, I'll take a shot at it.
Excellent. I feel like Cav and Scrawl, like that, Scrawl's gonna love it. It's gonna be like a new pet.
Oh, I mean, from what you're saying, yes, I think this thing might be coming home with us, in which case...
It is.
Yeah. Does it need to shoot you then?
I tried to reason with it. I made up a story about grad school and everything, and it just didn't
You went to
listen.
grad school?
Basically. You know I'm smart, right?
I never doubted that you were smart. I just didn't know you went to grad school.
Well, to be fair, I've never told you anything about me, so I guess you wouldn't know that.
No, that does track, yes.
Yeah. Well, fine. We're both learning.
Yes.
Get out of the way before it shoots you.
And he's going to come over here and post up on the desk and brace up and ready in action.
Cool. The clanking grows a little bit louder as it is barely visible through that door.
So, to me or to... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see it if you want to
Yeah, he'll take a shot.
try to take a shot.
11.
What are you shooting? The pistol?
Yeah, heavy pistol.
That will miss.
All right.
And it just repeats, security has been alerted. Scroll.
Scrawl is probably not aware of what's really going on. There has been no more shooting, but other than from our friends. But I will continue to run towards shooting, yelling, "Quit running towards shooting! Come back!" And I'll pop through here, and still not see anything. And now I'm like, "Oh no, I've lost my friends." Hello, friends. Hope I found you. And unfortunately, blocking the doorway is as far as I can go.
And
Please
you can
narrate everything in that voice for your, like, literally
Right?
everything, Donnie. It's so fun.
and you can see half of a spider drone coming around the doorway that Static took a shot at.
We got you a new toy.
I do kind of like it.
It does have
I know.
Scrawl written all over it.
Really? How do you read that from here? It's so far away.
I don't mean literally, friend.
It seems like Big Gun to be reading things on anyways. I mean, are you sure?
Look, I'm just saying it looks like the sort of thing you would like.
I feel like I would have liked it better if you had told me to stay one step back further around corner.
You could,
Cavalry.
I'm coming.
Again, it is Mike's fault. There were doors.
I blame the GM.
That's fair. Hopscotch.
I will take a shot. Oh, that's really great for me. A 15.
-2 with the
Nope.
from the tear
Just
gas.
kidding. 13. That honestly is still really good for me.
Hopscotch is gonna wrestle the spider drone.
Will miss, unfortunately. It's a long distance shot. But
Back up a little bit. You're really gonna love it, and I don't want to steal your thunder, and have so much fun. Scroll.
Static.
Static is going to... he's going to move over here so he's got a bit of a better shot on it and fire with the pistol again. It's a 5. Oh wait, that counted as an...
That was yeah, through an aim shot.
Let me re-roll that.
So
then.
yeah.
How do I turn off aim shot? There we go.
There's a little yeah.
Hey.
Dirty 20.
With the critical, we will call that a hit because you're supposed to be a 20, but it is a crit, so we will give it a hit.
All right, I'll take it.
So let's see some damage.
That is 9 points of damage.
All right, as that kind of clinks in and puts a nice sized dent in its body. Smoke still spewing from the barrel.
He's going to kind of duck back down behind the desk, and that's his turn.
All right. As it stomps through the doorway with its metallic clanging, it will pivot and point the barrel at Static and fire. But as the barrel is jammed, the other cartridge gets jammed inside of it as well, and a little bit more smoke pours out.
No, you're ruining my toy.
It needs a medic.
It's ruining itself, really.
I don't know what you did to it before I got here.
Okay, just be careful though, because the smoke is really spicy, and it hurts a little.
Spicy like that
And I'm still
guacamole.
crying. Not in like the fun way now.
Oh.
As I'm like crying.
It's more like the way you'll
And-
find out later.
Scrawl.
All right, so we have a slightly spicy, smoky spider that I can't really see super well. A hopscotch and a static that don't seem to be badly bleeding. Well, I hate to lose my toy, but I'm just going to shoot into smoke and hope for best. And finally get to use my new gun without fear of killing civilians. I mean, watching
sorry, the
civilians
assault
get
rifle?
shot by clowns.
Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Fine.
So that is a... Oh, it aimed again. Whoops. So, tell me what the roll was without the aimed shot.
So add
How do
8.
So it'd be 19.
8. So 19.
So it'd be 19.
Minus 2 for smoke for 17.
Yep, and that will hit.
All right.
Let's see some damage.
That didn't look like correct damage roll.
That was the auto fire.
That was the auto fire roll.
What the hell do I...
It should just be, if you don't have a button, it should be 5d6.
It's 5d6.
Okay,
or
well, I'll
you
just
could-
roll 3 more.
Oh,
Nice.
Man, that was a hell of a roll. 26 points of damage.
yeah, how do you do it?
With tears in the eye for my dead spider.
You'll be able to fix it. You'll bring it back.
As through the tear gas, you see this thing, just bits of it start to fall apart as the bullets rip through it as it collapses to the ground.
You're welcome. I saved lives. Clearly.
You did. We'll bring it back, but in like a, not murderous way.
maybe it can ride in the
Hey,
trunk.
Cavalry, I did the
can
shooting
run
and
the
killing.
What happened?
Scroll blew
Sorry,
up a
Ray.
robot.
Did I miss it? What
Yes,
happened?
I shot the thing I was aiming at. It was amazing.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
What was it?
It's a robot.
Spider bot. Have you seen one of these?
I've not. Oh, that thing looks cool. Why is it so
We're
smoky in here?
taking it. Just close your eyes. Did you guys find anything?
Yeah,
anywhere?
looking at Hopscotch's face, you can, you'd probably be used to tear gas.
Oh shit, are you okay?
It just burns like a little bit around everywhere.
Would I have anything on me as max tech that would help? Like, do I have synth milk? Like, in my bag or anything?
You can make a luck roll and find out.
This is a research station. Where is the eye
Right?
wash?
It's a 6 for 11.
What's your luck?
My luck is 5.
You do not.
No. Just don't touch your face.
Noted. I cleared everything back around here. There wasn't anything. I don't. Maybe the spider's the thing. That feels weird, but I haven't checked up there yet.
And after about a minute, Hopscotch, the stinging starts to go away.
Excellent.
Does the
I still look great though. I'm a pretty buyer.
look fantastic?
Yeah, I mean you got some mascara like right there.
It's
But
That is so cool because I didn't even know I was wearing
a
any.
really dramatic look.
I did a lot of stuff today that I don't remember.
I know, you were going mad with the makeup for a while there.
I was just trying out some new things. I found this really old magazine and this lady on the front. It said her name was Tammy Faye Baker. And she just looked really great. And I thought I would try it out.
well, all right. I guess we gotta keep looking.
Yeah, I guess so. Onward and upward.
I thought I heard a tinny voice as I was coming around the corner. What was that? Did it say anything important?
Very polite, but it was telling us to get out. Or stay here and wait for security. I wasn't really listening.
Yeah. Was it just a polite
That seems
stay
like
put?
an important distinction. Was security coming or were we supposed to get out?
Security is coming, but everything here feels defunct. Are they really? I don't know.
Scrawl
Coming
is
into
pouring.
the conference room here, Cavalry, you can hear kind of an alarm noise going through this slightly open door.
Well, I'm gonna check that out. You guys, something's ringing in here.
So as you kind of peer into this room, this appears to be the security operations center, and the alarm is blaring that the drones have detected intruders and have requested backup.
Okay, can we cut that?
Yeah, you can just cancel that and close the alarm.
If we were to quickly look at the computer, does it seem like this call is going external at all, or just is coming to this office?
So as you're kind of looking at the computer and trying to check it out, it looks like there is no longer external communications. So the internet has been down for a while.
You got lucky, Hopscotch, Scrawl. It seems like not connected to a game network anymore. Right, Cavalry?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know you're the expert on these kind of things.
Yeah, that's right.
Has anybody seen anything that looks cool enough that we should be here?
Not
I mean,
yet.
that robot was pretty cool, but I had to say
Yeah,
you
but
instead,
we're-
so
I mean, there's a whole
We
other
are
side of the
keeping it.
building we didn't even check.
Oh.
Ah,
But look at this convenient hole. We got through.
what was that?
is that a wall? Is this a collapsed wall right here, Mike? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, we can go through there?
And you can kind of see another one of those robots clinking around, and as you come in, it slowly kind of grates to turn towards you. Halt!
Here, puppy,
Security
puppy.
is on their way. And it will turn to fire at you, so that would be initiative.
No, wait. We are security.
I tried that one already. It didn't work.
Identification.
Oh.
Oh.
Agent 0.
Roll under your luck. See if there's an Agent 0.
That's under my luck. That's a 3.
Heyo!
Nice.
Yeah, apparently it stands down.
Well then.
I told you,
Hey.
it's my puppy. Good puppy.
I didn't know you worked here, Scrawl.
And,
I knew it.
there's an
I
off
knew
switch,
you were meant for
obviously.
this. This
Yeah,
is the
so
best day of your life.
yeah, when you come up to it, it kind of stands there and says, awaiting orders.
Power down.
Oh, no. Have it guard the truck.
I feel like less likely we get shot if we explore in free time. Would be unfortunate to get shot while going to truck.
No, just send it to the truck.
Yeah, but how will it know that you three are not intruders trying to steal truck?
That's true. We didn't work here like Scrawl did. You're gonna have to tell me about being Agent Zero. That sounds very interesting.
So as
Is
Hopscotch
thing,
and Cavalry come over here, this is the only thing that seems to be powered in this room. There's a bunch of power cables running into this thing. There's a slight kind of hum coming from it, like a computer kind of fan noise. But it is otherwise this sealed box with some kind of like, it's this yellow box with some kind of like caution tape around it.
Does it look explodey and or like trapped? Like if I touch it, will I get electrocuted?
It looks like a kind of like a computer case that's has a bunch of power cables plugged into it.
Okay. Can I safely remove the power cables?
You can certainly try. If you'd like to give me a basic tech.
I think this is the thing we need, guys. But it's like attached to stuff.
You found something.
Yeah.
14?
Yeah, you can reason out like where the power is and how they would disconnect from it, and you can unhook them.
Okay.
As you pull the power plugs out, there's 5 little lights that appear across the bottom. Kind of this faint solid blue color.
Okay. I'm not good with tech. Scrawl, does that mean it's charged? What is this?
Well, Scrawl, before coming over there, is trying to turn off the robot, and if it fits in his pack, he will try and put it in his backpack. But then we'll come
So
over.
it is bigger
5
than your
feet.
pack. Yeah, it's like 5 feet across and about 3 feet tall. But
Okay.
yeah, you can
I will come
give
back
me
for you later.
Yeah.
I feel like we could put that on a rolly chair and like roll it out of the office.
Yeah.
This is a plan.
Brilliant.
So what
It'll
did
fit
you find
in the
over
truck,
there,
don't worry.
Cavalry?
Yeah, what are these lights?
Yeah, so
I
it's about a
unplugged it.
2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot cube. That a yellow thing that she's unplugged, and it's got 5 little faintly blue lights across the bottom.
Well, I always find the solution is to start pushing any kind of buttons or switches that I find in the correct order. So try this one first, and I will hit one of these lights and see if it's a button.
Yeah, so the lights are just kind of like LEDs on them, basically. So there's no reaction there, but there are a couple of buttons on it. There is a red, and there is a like a switch next to it.
Okay, can I make like some kind of check to see if I have any idea what this is as I prepare to push the buttons?
Yeah, you can give me a we could do a basic tech. You could do let's see, you've got medical tech there. You could do like a med tech kind of roll.
I'll go with basic tech, just see how it goes. Is it 18?
Right. Yeah, so with an 18, that's a pretty good overview of this thing. So it definitely looks like those lights across the bottom would be like a power meter, kind of like a battery supply would be your guess. There is a kind of looking at these switches, it looks like the switch would kind of be like a master power, and then it looks like the red one might be some sort of like reset, restart kind of thing. There's kind of like this electrical bolt symbol on it.
Well, this looks like a power meter here, and this switch here seems to be like a reset switch, and so I think this is probably what we're looking for. Seems like charging station and power supply, which was kind of what we were here for. So I say we throw this in truck and robot spider dog in truck and get the hell out of Dodge.
Call it a day. All right, let's
that
go.
sounds like a plan to me.
I mean, this is really a win. Not one of us got shot, and we got 2 things of value. I mean, this is kind of like the most best thing we've done yet.
This is definitely we're coming up in the world.
We haven't even tried any drugs on this trip. We're really coming out of.
I know. I mean that we haven't even come across any drugs on this trip.
I mean, well, Static just bought drugs, you guys, with my money.
I will pay you back
To
for
be fair,
that.
that's probably just mostly sand and flour.
I mean, yeah.
Who did you buy that off of?
God, what was his name? Lobo? Endo. A fellow named Endo.
Ha! You idiot. You got scammed.
I got scammed.
Yeah, Endo's an ass.
Oh, God damn it. Is that why I didn't get high?
Really, really funny, but a total ass. It's probably 50% sawdust, whatever you
It
got.
did smell a little bit woody.
Oh, so fun.
Oh, I'm gonna
pull up the Bronco and feel free to go through some drawers. I found some cool shit in the other room. Like, just, I'll be right back,
Yeah.
but feel free to take a look
While
around.
she's doing, while she's picking up the Bronco, I know my character's name, Static. We'll do a conceal reveal. Or would like to.
Sure, what are you looking for?
I think he's just going through the drawers looking for anything, shiny that would catch Static's attention. It's a 9.
All right. I mean, it's a lot of general office supply stuff. Nothing super exciting. There's some letters. There's some notes of don't really make sense. Kind of glancing at them quick. There's a couple Elfline kind of figures. Some an Elfline game card that expired. 3 years ago.
Have you been open about how much you like Elflines, Cav?
No, it's a secret.
Okay.
No one knows I'm a closet nerd.
Yes, totally mystery to all of us.
Yeah, none of us know that.
Oh, you meant your character.
There's also a report on some chemical analysis of a batch of synth coke.
Yeah, as soon as he sees the word synth coke, he'll grab that. And, hey, Scrawl, come take a look at this. I don't really understand much of what's on the page, but I did see the word synth coke.
I will take a look at it and evaluate whether it's a recipe or don't do drugs because they're bad or
yeah. So looking it over, it looks to be it looks to be an analysis of. It looks like they had tried to take this synth coke and put it in various other types of substances and see if it does the same effects. So it looks like they were kind of experimenting with putting it in water, which yeah, exactly. They were kind of experimenting, infusing synth coke into things.
I will keep this for scientific purposes. Don't you worry, Matic.
I wasn't worried. Caught my attention. Thought you might know more about it than I do.
Well, I do now because I read from top to bottom.
Yeah, see, I just read the headline that said chemical analysis of synth coke. I got the synth coke and I got too excited to keep reading.
All right. Yes. So I've got this now. You go pick up Robot Dog and let's get out of here. Yes.
That works for me.
Bronco's ready.
All right, and you can all pile in to the Bronco and get the car running and start to head out. There is kind of this dust storm rolling in, so it's starting to pick up and get a little harder to see. Hopscotch, would you like to give me a drive for our way back?
Sure can. $25.
Awesome. Not even slowing down as it's getting windier and harder to see.
Even after being
Not
blinded.
a problem. Yeah.
Don't worry, I've been on this road 1,000 times, y'all.
As you're kind of speeding down the road, coming back the way from whence you came, as you approach that bridge you had crossed over, Scrawl and Static in the back, kind of looking around, look out the front windshield and see that the bridge is broken. It only goes halfway across now.
The bridge is out. Bridge is out. Hopscotch, stop the truck.
Hopscotch, go faster. You gotta jump it.
Or do that.
Not
And
in the
as-
Bronco.
Hopscotch and Cav see it. The bridge is there.
What are you talking about?
It's the bridge. It's out. Stop the truck. You're going to wreck. We're going to go straight off.
I slam on the brakes, if nothing else, to get them in the back to like. And I do the mom arm to Cav. Sorry.
It's fine. Appreciate the concern.
Yeah. It's right there. What are you
I'm
talking
telling
about?
you, it breaks off about 100 feet from the edge of the footing. How do you not see this?
Are you doing more coke? Is that it?
I bet it's that she
Whole
got
ass
all
bridge.
that smoke in her eyes. You see it, Cav, right? You see the bridge is broken.
I see the bridge is there.
No, it's broken.
Can Scrawl make a medicine check here or a paramedic check to see am I going through drug effects?
Am I insane?
Am I high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I high? Hallucinating? $25 to tell if I'm high.
So as you kind of clear your head, kind of just shake it out and look. The bridge is there. Some of the landscape is a little bit more colorful than you had remembered it being. So there definitely does seem to be some sort of interference going on in your brain.
Would I
Whether it's
deduce
some
that
sort of
paper
drug.
that Scrawl gave me infected me with something?
I mean, it could have been on something like that. It could have been something in the air in there. It could have been, the radiation in the Badlands.
Could have been the guac.
Could
have been the guac, I mean.
French fries
Never.
and a radiated guac.
Yeah, no, Scrawl definitely jumps to the conclusion that it's clearly radiation of the Badlands. Clearly, it is getting to our brains, all because Hopscotch made us ride in the bed of the truck again. I knew these lands
How's
were
the back
toxic.
seat?
It's in our brains.
Wait, what? It's the bridge. You're telling me it's I'm so confused, Scrawl.
And as you
The
kind of
key is
shake
to look
and clear
with
your eyes,
crossed.
you can see it's there.
Oh, no, the bridge is there.
Hmm?
I think I need... I don't know. I'm sorry, Hopscotch. I'm seeing things, I guess.
You've short-circuited. Good job.
I guess if the bridge is there, let's drive across it. We'll find out if it's not.
Yeah. Good. Well,
Definitely
it's like
go very
27 miles
fast
to
in
the next
case we
one,
jump
so
in gap.
I'm hoping it's there.
I do like this idea more and more. Just gun it so that we can, if it is broken, and we're all just hallucinating, we'll fly right over it.
Fuck it. Great. And I'll just back up a little bit and
Gun it.
yeah.
Do we end on that note with
Awesome.
the Duke boys jumping bridge?
Well, them Duke boys got themselves in a heap of trouble again.
That is a pretty good cliffhanger.
Is it a literal one?
Yeah, right? Like, did we just drive off a cliff?
Oh man, guys, my dad's gonna be so mad at me.
It's a coke storm and we're all just
Next
tripping
week,
balls.
we roll for new characters.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
All right.
So are viewers tuning in next week on Sunday or Monday?
I think we can, if Monday still works for everybody, I think we try
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
Well, we will
You're the boss.
Literally, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank
All
you,
right, well,
everybody, for
thank you,
tuning in,
everybody, for
joining us
watching.
this week. It has been another fantastic week of Thunderleaf Plays Cyberpunk Red, and we will see you guys all next week. Thank you, guys, from the Thunderleaf family.